Oh, Cat Shark ruined the 40 times combo? What the heck, Cat Shark? What happened? My eyeliner constantly makes me look like a crackhead. And I'll admit that. Hi. Hi. What am I doing? What was I gonna do? Oh. Oh. Hello. Guys, why doesn't Pepe have pants? Can we talk about that? Why do some cartoon characters just not wear pants?
I love you, QTCinderella.
GMQT.
Nexer, thank you for the 4. Hi, so many people. Hey, guys, we're doing something really cool today. I hope you're excited for it. I haven't even leaked at all what this could be.
I love you, QTCinderella.
Nando!
Peepo, hey.
Okay, what the... I actually don't know how we're gonna do what we're doing today, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna do it together, okay, chat? I'm just trying to find a picture to put on my screen for you. Bum.
I love you, QTCinderella.
Manir, thank you for that sub. I hope I said your name right. Hello, nice to have you here. New sub, we always love that.
Hey Cutie, thank you for the Trihex birthday wishes. The video was finished and the reaction was recorded. If you wish to see the vid, I can post the link. There is you twice, lol.
I'm in it twice? Oh, Oblivious linked it.
I should sit here, alone.
Is this his reaction to it? Or should I watch his Twitch VOD for his reaction to it? I want to see his reaction to
I
it.
should sit here, alone.
You included both takes? That's messed up. Let's watch it. Let's watch Trihex's birthday video and pretend it's for us.
Alone. You realize that when your speakers become disconnected, there's nothing but silence.
What is he saying?
Nothing but the lack of your own goals being met and your infinite temporary ambition. In your head, it feels like you're never gonna approach it.
I feel high.
You'll never get to that point where you are really sacrificing personal progress. At the same time, you know it's all in the head.
Wait. No.
Whoa. This is edited very cool.
Tell me your account of everything. Start from the very beginning.
I just got here. What is this? This is Trihex's birthday video. Yeah, we're watching it.
Alright. And started with speedrunning. Yoshi's Island as fast as I could.
We're pretending like it's our birthday video.
Run until I couldn't anymore. Then she happened. The most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Cute.
2016. GDQ. She came into my life and everything went up.
Why does she look so familiar?
Until that year, 2020. The fall of many. Trauma, pandemic, politics, hoaxes, you name it, it happened. But
Okay, I feel weird watching someone else's 10-minute birthday video.
Year. It's been 11 years since I've started. It's been 5 years with Venom.
I'll find this. Happy birthday, Trihex! For me and your biggest... Okay, fan. I miss hanging out with you, and we should play some games soon. Maybe Mario Good Party. Take! Anyway, thanks for always being so nice to me, and happy birthday. I hope it's a good one.
Halfway into the line,
Who's
I said I have
Ludwig?
to go have a commentary blog.
Why'd you put our followers on there?
I didn't forget. I stayed in line because I wanted you to come on Twitch Jeopardy, and I thought this was my only opportunity. It worked out. Have a happy birthday.
Theirs looked great in that. Oh, wow, that's cute. It's a good video. You have so many things in it. I didn't have time to edit the follower count out? Oh, what? Good video! You have the same birthday as Trihex? That's exciting. Watch all of it? It's a little weird to watch somebody else's birthday video. That's a little weird. You have to admit. Chat, it's not your birthday. Jello, it's not Chat's birthday. Dragon, it's okay. I probably won't watch his reaction on stream because that's also weird to watch someone else watching their own birthday video. You know, it's a little weird. But great job. You did great on it. You did great on it. Let it go. Donut wall. Dren. I should have just not gone live and you should have just watched Frozen. Are you... Did he say that in the Discord? Dren said he was gonna watch Frozen. And I said, Dren, I'm gonna go live. Did he reply to me? He said, Pog O. Unless you sing Let It Go, I'm gonna keep watching Frozen. I didn't see that. Why don't you just stop watching my stream and go watch Frozen? Oh my god, I didn't realize this was like a whole thing that was going on. I didn't realize that there was this whole conversation about me singing Let It Go happening in the Discord. That's crazy. I hate my life. I hate it here. Ugh, son of a bitch. I can't sing Let It Go. No one can sing Let It Go. You want my hair black again? I want to tell you I don't fucking care what you want.
What's up?
Does Atrioc tell his engagement story? I haven't even heard his engagement story. I have to watch a fucking YouTube to hear his engagement story? What the fuck, Atrioc? Someone sent him this clip. What the fuck is wrong with you? You piece of shit. The thing is he probably told Lud, and then guys are just bad at, like, gossiping, you know? And so then Lud didn't tell me. Or he didn't tell Lud, because guys are just bad at talking to each other. One of those is true. I'll say that. And so now I have to watch it on fucking... whatever this shit is. I have to watch it on his YouTube in order to hear his story. I have to listen to Atrioc's, my friend's, YouTube in order to hear how he got engaged. Do you see the clip of him defending his donut wall of you? No? What did he donut wall me of? I missed it. Oh, about the cake tweet. Wait, yeah, why did he don't know all the cake tweet? I want to know. Are you friends with Ari, though? I mean, we've talked about bugs. Ari loves bugs, and I hate bugs. And I say gross, and she says cute. And I say gross, and she says cute. I'm not kidding. He was on a plane, then it was too late? It's not too late. He doesn't get a fucking cake anymore. I don't understand. I don't get, did he want a wedding cake? Because it turns out he doesn't get one. He said he talked to you on Discord. He's lying. He didn't have anything funny to say, so he didn't say anything at all. Well, why does he talk then? I don't get it. Good evening. Hi, guys. He said you should teach him to make one because last one turned out great. That's not happening. I can't believe he clickbaited his engagement. This is next level. I also hate his thumbnail. Also, where's the diamond?
What's up, boys? What's up, boys? Yes. Yes, I
Show
put
me a picture
ring
of a
on it.
diamond.
Yes.
Show me
I
the
went to
diamond.
Cancun. I passed 10
Where's the
cruises on
diamond?
the way in, dude.
Cheapo.
As I was coming out.
Where's the
fucking
diamond?
I dapped
Let me
him up.
see it.
I said, what up, Big T? It would be funny if I invited one random chatter, pay for everything. Like literally 2 weeks before the wedding, I run a Marby's and I just get some random guy whose only message is like old.
Oh, there we go. That's like 7 diamonds. Damn. I've got no diamonds. You know what I got? Ludwig got me this necklace for Valentine's Day. I think he got it off of Amazon. If I'm being frank. So, yeah. Great job with the commentary the other day. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome to 2021, where every personal event is potentially profitable only if you are shameless. Because, I mean, traveling monk, no one's watching your engagement video probably, right? But, you know. Negative Nancy, thank you for your sub. That's a compliment. I'm saying he's not shameless. Atriarch shameless. But he makes that money. Me? Not shameless because don't have boobs, don't have a wedding ring. What can I be shameless about? Oh my god, I have to sing Let It Go? What a freaking joke. Sucks. Can we wait till like more people get in here? That way they're not like they just got the notif and then they come and click on it and they're like, why is she in the middle of singing Let It Go?
I love you, QTCinderella.
You'll get me started, Vincent? Okay.
Any primers?
Yarn, thank you for the 2 months. Don't hold it back anymore. Oh my god. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. I just don't want to do it. Such a long song. Will you ever sing It's Cold Outside on stream? We have before. I'll sing and you can mouth the words. Thank you. For the Gunners, thank you for converting your Prime to a sub. That's very nice of you. Don't flake out, just do it now. Stop using snow puns. Why are you all using snow puns? Is Cutie gonna do peep candle streams like Maya next? What's that? What are peep candles? Did you know that if you were to drive in Texas in the afternoon at 3 a.m., you might drive to Alaska in 5 walks? What the hell are you talking about? When Maya sings late at night? Oh, I've done that. I didn't know she called them peepo candles. I've done 2 singing streams somewhat recently. They were hard. I don't know how Maya knows so many songs. Maya knows so many songs. I don't know how she knows so many songs. Does she sing the same songs? Or does she sing new songs every time? Oh my god, I'm so upset about all of these stupid things. TTV Arbold, please just go watch his channel. Please, for the love of God, suck my fucking cock and get out of my chat. Stop asking about Ludwig. It's very fucking annoying. My channel is called QTCinderella. It's not called Ludwig. So annoying. She repeats a lot, but some new ones here and there. How often does she do them? Why are people singing? Because Dren redeemed a stupid 300 channel points to get me to sing Let It Go. And now everybody is making Frozen memes. And it's just like... Oh, I'm so angry. I didn't... This is a hard song to sing. Oh my god. Let It Go karaoke. I'm so angry. Why are you like this? David, thank you for the 3 months.
Yo.
Yo. I'm not gonna freeze. I hate it here. I hate you guys. I hate you guys. I'm gonna get it over with. This is a hard song to sing, and I want you guys to know I'm not happy about it, okay? And I can't really sing loud because it's the middle of the night, and so I don't know what I'm gonna do at the loud part. Thank you for the 100 biddies. I'm so angry. I'm so mad. Here, chat, sing along. I'm so angry. I'm new to the stream. What goes on here? A hate and unhappiness. The snow. Okay, I'm sorry. 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 I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I started laughing. Oh no! Let loose, cutie. Let it go. Thanks. You have to chill. Thank you, guys. I hate you guys. I'm not freezing up. Thank you, Chicken Alfredo. I'm so angry. The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. I hope none of my roommates hear this. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care. I can't go that loud. Going to say, let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. I hate you guys. I hate you so much. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small. And the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, and here I'll stay. Let the storm rage on. I can't go loud, guys. I can't. It's nighttime. I also can't hit the note anyway. My powers flurry through the air into the clouds. My soul is spiraling in frozen fractals all around. And one lock is the I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Let it go, let it go. I'll rise like the break of dawn. Let it go, let it go. That perfect girl, she's gone. Here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. Are you happy, Jen? Are you happy? Are you good? You happy with yourself?
Play me in chess or you're gay.
Oh, Noah, we don't make gay jokes, so that sucks. Thank you for the $5, but you're banned. Jono, thank you for the 10 gifted. I appreciate that. Thank you. How does DMCA work in the karaoke pool? I don't know. I get banned. That's what happens. Jono, thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't you feel special now? No, I don't.
love you, QTCinderella.
Charlie Wolf, thank you for your prime. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Peach Cat, thank you for the 100 biddies. And then Killamini, thank you for the 6 months. You were ice cold, cutie. Thank you, guys. Thank you. No one else redeeming their points? You want me to just sing the whole movie? You want to build a snowman next? What do you guys want to do?
Maybe sing another to cool down Pepe laugh.
Zero Biotic, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you. Thank you.
I love you, QTCinderella.
Thank you so much. Disney song night, please. Maybe another night.
Better than Elsa herself. I have chills.
I hate you guys so much. How many songs can we redeem asking for a friend? I mean, as many as you want. How many points do you have? My nail... does your nail ever get really, really sharp? I have a really sharp nail.
I love you, QTCinderella.
Hope you know that everything you do is very appreciated and you have a lot of people who care about you. Also, thanks for being my ultimate Valorant playlist, lol.
God damn it. Jason, thank you for the 3 months. It's because you're biting them? No, I don't normally bite them.
OMG, that was amazing. Literal chills. Feels strong, man. Clap.
Thank you, Mago. Okay, here we go. This is what we're doing tonight. Do you guys want to know what we're doing tonight? Sleeping? I just went live. You think I just went live to say, hey guys, we're gonna go to sleep. See you later. Yeah? Okay. No, we're painting something. We're painting something. We're actually taking this painting, but instead of dogs playing poker, I thought it'd be cool to make it frogs playing poker. And we repaint them as pepes. What do you guys think? You're excited? Okay, so step number 1. Obviously, we're gonna design this together, okay? Step number 1, I think we need to make this like gray, don't you think? I don't think the poker table can be green if all the frogs are green. Red? Well, the chips are red. Yeah, this one will be the Pepe smoking one, or this one. I mean, they're all smoking. These dogs smoke. Blue? The chips are also blue. Guys, why are you saying colors that are already on the board? Dark gray? Okay, we're gonna search poker tables. I've never seen a purple poker table. You guys are spamming purple. I've never seen a purple one. Poker tables. I see some blue ones, mostly green ones. I see gray ones. I don't see any purple ones. I see more gray ones than... It's like green and gray mostly, and then some blue. I feel like gray is the way to go. Okay. So I need some help now. Now what we need to do is I need... My armpit is really itchy. I think it's done. Now what I need to do is I need some pepes. So I need some inspo, chat. So this guy will be Pepe Smoke, obviously.
QTCinderella had one choice. Or 2 choices. But she only
Nico!
chose one of them. And that one was host!
Oh my goodness. Hi, Nico. Hi. Does Pepe wear pants? Nico, I saw you making chocolate-covered strawberries, and nothing made me want to eat chocolate-covered strawberries more than watching you make chocolate-covered strawberries. I love chocolate-covered strawberries. This looks like a weird thing, but we're doing something cool, actually. We're taking this painting, and we are painting it today, but instead of dogs, we're using pepes. But I don't know if I put pants on these pepes. That's what I don't know what to do.
I love you, QTCinderella.
No pants? What do their legs look like? Pants would be funny. Do they just wear a blue top and a blue shirt? I don't understand. Dylan, thank you so much for using your Prime here. That's really cool of you. You want them in jorts? Miko put pants on hers? When did Miko do a Pepe? No pants. Because, guys, if you do Pepe dance, he's not wearing pants. The dogs aren't wearing pants. It's like they're all
Make
naked.
one Sag business.
Yeah, Sag business can maybe be like this guy. This guy can be Sag business, and we'll have a briefcase next to him. And this guy can be like Monka Dub. This guy will be Pepe Smoke. What else? This guy is just the back of a head. So this is just... This one's going to be probably hard to draw because it's just the back of a head. What does the back of Pepe's head look like? You want Peepo G? A full brain? Like the front but no face. Okay. Alright, so it kind of looks like, number one, we're going to do a gray here instead. We're designing this together, chat. This is going to be gray. Oh, that looks great. Just... Sorry, we use Microsoft Paint here. We're professionals only. Real artists, you might call us. So this is gonna be gray. It's beautiful. It's great. You want Peepo? Peepo's too young. Maybe this could be Peepo and he's sitting on like some books or something. Or okay, let me grab Pepe Smoke. The issue is Pepe Smoke is pixels, and we need not pixels. So I'm thinking like... Oops. I'm thinking like this guy. Does that look good? Why not just draw the pixels? Because then they'll all be different. Otto, why are you already leaving? He has to go watch Frozen? Oh, that makes sense. Okay. What were my other ideas? Who's this dog gonna be? I forgot. Sag Business? It's kind of obvious what his cards are if he's Sag Business. Oh my god, my thing's in caps. Sag Business. This poor guy. This is him looking at his cards. Okay, we've got Sag business over here. Great. Pepe laugh. Oh, Pepe laugh's a good one. Okay. So we have Pepe laugh. Okay, we'll put Pepe laugh. This Pepe laugh is terrifying. Maybe like he can be this guy. We'll bring his head up a little bit. Because, you know, this is our painting. We can do whatever we want. Okay. Great. And you guys want easy? Okay, easy actually fits in pretty well. Right here. This guy could be easy. You know what? I'm actually fine doing the table of bright green because these guys are a different green and a lot of them are wearing black. So I think doing gray would be bad. Do you think that's okay? Red? I mean, maybe I should just do purple. Should I just do purple? Should we do hypers? Like just one that's excited? Just one hypers over here? Or what? What are we missing? Middle could be Peepo G. But instead he's holding cards instead of the papers. Or this guy could be Yup. This guy could be Yup, and this guy could... Wait. Or we could do this guy. Wait, no, okay. Peepo G in the middle. Do you guys like Peepo G in the middle? I actually think that's kind of nice. I don't think we're gonna do my emote, the cutie pretty one. And then I think we do Yep right here. Okay. And then and Yep can have a little, what's that thing called? This actually looks pretty good, chat. What do you think? Is this the Last Supper? Replace the smoker with Smog? Well, I think we already have like that emotion right here. So I like that he looks like a dick, and then I think it's good actually. Could you use a frame of Peepo leave to get the one facing away? Maybe, let's see. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty helpful. This is the biggest I could get it. It's just that. Alright. Cool. We feel good about this? Replace yep with hands up? We're not gonna do that, you guys. Could we have the chef turned around? Well, I think it'll block off a big piece of the board, so I want to keep this guy as inconspicuous as possible. Alright, so this is how we're gonna do this, alright? Listen, ladies and gents. This room is disgusting, and I want you guys to know that. I have plates in here galore, and I'm gonna get ants soon. Oh, and it's past 9 o'clock and I can't eat, and I'm so hungry. Okay. Sorry, I'm in all sweats. All right, I'm cozied up. I'm cozy cam tonight. You guys know the setup. Let's get the easel. Jesus. Here's the easel. Okay, let me move this over here. This is not going to be a small painting, guys. Because the way we're gonna do this is I literally bought the painting to paint over it. So I bought this painting just so we can paint over it. What's that? Great. Okay, so now, how do I want to do this? You know what I wish? I wish I could be sipping on some hot cocoa or something. I haven't had coffee in like 4 days. And you know I have an addiction. So.
I love you, QTCinderella.
Brayden, thank you for the sub. Okay, still the iron in here. I'm happy with the selection, so anyone upset about the selection, shut it. Alright, just shut it. Get over yourself. Okay. This seems like the best setup for the extra table. Got my paints, we got my paint brushes. Got this. I don't want to replace Yep with Pepe sauce. I just don't want to. Okay. File, save as. God, my back hurts so bad. Okay, I'm gonna add this image to our screen so we know what the goal is. Oh my god. Guys, my back has been so ouchy. is my shirt? It's Ludwig holding hands with Ludwig, and it says best friends. Oil or acrylic? I think this is acrylic. You guys can't really see it, but that's okay. Okay. So, man, these are gonna be some big pepes, I'll say it. Get a massage. There's like a virus going on, so I can't. Or I would, believe me. I used to get massages pretty regularly because I'm very tense. Just rolled away. It literally just rolled away. Okay. Oh my god. Anybody notice this? Holy shit. Okay. Alright, come here. Wow, we are going to have our work cut out for us. So I'll say, I think the first step is going to be just painting white over the dogs and shaping out my pepes. And I know nothing about painting. For the record, the only painting I've ever done is literally on stream. So I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. But I think that's fun. But I have lots of paint. Oh, this is gold? Oh, this is gold from the, what's it called? Oh, I have white in here. From the Starmie we made. Okay. I have this cool little easel. Actually, someone sent this to Lud in a PO unboxing, and I stole it because fuck it. He wasn't gonna use it. Mine now. One missing corner is annoying. What? Okay. Look, now there's 2 missing corners. I hope you're more annoyed. Okay, great. So I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just going to really shape out these peepos. This is gonna be hard. This is a big painting. And I'm not very good at like shadows and stuff. I don't know where to start. I think shaping out the peepos is smart. Like this, okay, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it, chat. So this guy, the nice thing about this dog's head is it kind of already looks like the start of the peepo. So if I just go like, oh god, I did it. This, and then this, and then is his head behind the chair, chat? Because like if I go down, we're gonna treat his nose like an eyeball. So his nose is now the eyeball. You're an eyeball now. Oh, that was a big eyeball. No, that's okay. Nose is the eyeball. And then it just goes kind of straight down. And he has like little mouth, little like, oh my god. It goes like this. And then little lip, kind of. Straight down. Perfect. And the hand is in line. here. How many fingers does Peepo have, chat? Five? Look at Sag Business. He has like 3. 4 fingers and a thumb. Peepos have thumbs? Are Peepos like us? Wow. Peepos are like humans? Are Peepos humans? Am I a Peepo? I'm gonna... Why does his face look so big? Chat, I made his head massive. I think my proportions were off, actually. That's his mouth. Then it should like go like this. Well, okay, I think it should be more like bam, bam, mouth. He just has a big ass head. Do they have big ass heads? I mean, I guess they do, right? They just have big ass heads. Yeah.
I love you, QTCinderella.
Peepo big head.
Yeah. Thards, thank you the 5 months. And fat ass necks. Okay, so the rest of his head is kind of behind this chair, right? I think that's a safe assumption because he's sitting on it. Oh, so it might like pop out here a little bit. Okay, and he's wearing like a turtleneck. He's wearing like
I love you, QTCinderella.
mouth, turtleneck. Can I keep this as his hand? I think I can. And I just put a cigarette in his hand. I think I can keep this body proportion pretty close. I'll still have him holding a card with his toes. I think that's kind of funny. I think the body shape is pretty close to the same as the bulldog. Does that look good? I think it kind of looks good. Angry Cookie, thank you for the prime. And Cookie and Co, thank you for the prime. You guys keep saying this is gonna look good, but it might be the most cursed thing in the world. Kind of like, honestly, when I'm looking at it on screen, I can almost see where his eyes would be and stuff. So I think it's pretty good shape. This is gonna be funny. Regardless of if this is good or not, it is going to be funny. And I think that's cool. So yeah. I don't know how to draw Peepo's toes, but now I just fill this in with white. So then we can go back in with the green in a little bit. I just want to shape each Peepo out. And then for the rest of the painting, once we get the Peepos done, I'm just gonna paint it as close to what it is. So I'll paint the blue, I'll paint the, like, I'll do all the normal, like, we'll just paint over it like it's supposed to. Are you selling this afterwards? I usually sell my paintings, but we'll see. I don't really know how to go about it. Because in the past, I've just done top donator of the stream gets it, but then all the other donators get scammed and I feel bad. So I don't think I'll do it that way. I don't know how, if I do sell it, I don't know how I'll sell it. I might just do an auction like Maya. Tyler, thank you for the 5 months. So what I might do, guys, is mock out each of these, so get them all whited out, and then go in and do the background, because I think that's important to fill the background before I do, because then if I have like little details like cigarettes and sunglasses and stuff like that, I don't need to you know what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll see where we get. I don't know. We're just going with the flow. Also, I have no clue if we'll finish this tonight. As in, I highly doubt we'll finish this tonight. But this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, so whatever, it's fun. And yeah. Little fingers on this card. I think this is a perfect shape for him. I'm nervous about how I'm sitting. Is my back hanging out? No, okay. I have a vision in my brain, but that doesn't mean it's going to turn out that way. I love this little peepo body, actually, and I think it's funny that, like, the smug smoking one has this tiny little body. Okay. That looks pretty good shape for him, huh? Whew, one done. Okay, great. Now, this next one is just a back of a head, because he's backwards. Why does Invader V's link take you here? Because I'm on her auto host, my friend. So I'm pretty sure I just go like this. He has a dip in his head. This. Downwards. Little eyeball bump. Downwards like this. Keep him in proportion with that guy. And shoulder. And keep same proportions. He'll have like little... What do you think their feet look like? Because I'm giving him like dog feet. Have little dog feet. They're like frogs. So this has like a thigh and a foot, and this one just has really short legs, but still a thigh. Okay. Okay. Great. This is nice. Man, I miss DMCA music. I miss normal music, chat. I wish we could just listen to some normal music right now and paint. But I guess this is what we're doing, huh? This seems like pretty good proportions still. Give him a bit of a water butt. It's gotta have a little bit of a dumpy. What do you think? Frog number 2. What kind of paint is this? It's acrylic. We're cruising. Okay. We'll paint over the tails. So, all we're doing right now is we're building the frogs, and then we will paint we'll paint the background. So I just need to know what not to paint over here, and then we're gonna go through and we're gonna paint this background and match it, and then fill in the frogs. So Sag Business is a kind of a tricky one because it's so far cut off. See that? But okay, so we're gonna keep his hands the same. So if we keep his hands the same right here, this really needs to be his chin. And this needs to be his mouth. And then his nose right here. He kind of comes out, and then he's got this big up here. Peak, peak, down. I think that works if I go kind of a sharp down over here. I can bring his face out a little more. I need to actually pull up more Sag businesses.
QTCinderella.
Allison, thank you for the sub. Let me look at Sag business a little more, because I kind of squished mine. Okay, he really does have a very small, it's like eyeball and then that like lip, upper lip and then lip. It's all very close together and it almost sticks out all the same. Yeah, I actually think I did pretty well on the proportions here. I might like go like this. And then like this. Eyeball. Okay, so eyeball. And then little upper lip right here. And then lip in, other lip, and then little chin. And then this is his hands. And he's in his suit. Okay, yep. I think that's actually pretty good. The Sag business. Is it squished enough? Yeah, I actually think so. Sorry, I have to keep talking to myself. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think this is good. Sag business is very smooshed down. I might not have smushed it down enough. I mean, if I think to myself, if I think eyeball, eyeball, mouth. No, it's actually fine. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're fine. He's 100% bluffing. Yeah, Sag business, actually, has all the money here. He's playing all of his cards correctly. Oh shoot, did I go over the chair? I think I went over the chair. We'll have to paint that back in. His foot comes all the way down here. Sag business, he's tall. He's a tall guy. We're gonna give him a little briefcase that we'll put down here by the chair. Why are your channel points gone? I don't know. What'd you do with them? This one's probably the messiest one so far. Just because his hands are weird. We spent them on cigarettes? Oh shoot. How do you give channel points? You get channel points by watching. You click redeem down at the bottom to redeem your channel points. You can't give channel points to other people. I don't think there's a bot for that. Okay, so I'm gonna put his little suitcase like right here. We'll put a little suitcase. We can paint that in later. I don't think I need to white that out right now. This is more just to get an idea for the frogs. Because that I can do on top of this once I fill it in with the paint I want to use. So, cool! Alright, we got him in there. Okay, now, easy. This was going to be hard. Okay, I might not go with easy yet. Actually, I might shift over to Pepe Lap. Or People G. I'm getting stressed now. Suddenly I'm stressed. Suddenly I'm so stressed. Okay. I'm just keeping all their heads the same size is what I'm stressed about. I just need to keep going around the circle, okay, cutie? That's what you have to do. You're not allowed to freak out. Keep going around the circle. Okay, so top of his head is there, which we've been using the top of the dog head as like one of the divots. So let's just keep doing that. So if we go divot, divot, we go divot, divot. Easy's kind of weird because he's like divot down here. And then another divot for his back. Oh god. No, that actually looks okay. Okay. Another divot for his back and then his jacket comes right here. Great. Paint around that. Good. Ribbit, divot. Ribbit, ribbit. Okay. So then he comes up here. He's got this divot. It's kind of actually sharper. It's like this. Okay. It's got like this weird like bam. And then it like goes out a little more like that almost. It just comes so far off this dog's head. I'm worried about the size, but I guess this is also gonna be like more the divot's gonna come center. So yeah, I think it's actually fine. Okay, so then So he's got, his eye comes out pretty far. Because he's the glasses that come through right here. So we go down, and then like a mouth shape. And he's got big lips. I'm gonna put them behind the cards. Imagine his lips kind of coming out to here. His cards are blocking part of his lips. I think we nailed it. And then his jacket comes up around here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Fill him in, boys. Fill him in. Fill him in. Bye, dog. Peepo, hey, dog. Bye, dog. Yeah, that seems good. Yeah. His head's a little big, I will say. His head might be slightly too big, but we can trim it down as we do the outside. And I think that'll be okay. Yeah, okay. You guys agree. Great. Alright, Peepo G in the middle here. He's got a big ass head. Peepo G has a big head. Has anyone ever like thought about how big his head is? Also, Sam, thank you for your biddies. Okay, let's think about this. Peepo G is very difficult to imagine here. Peepo G. You know what? I'm not gonna listen to myself. I'm gonna go over here and do Pepe laugh really quick. Cause I need to know how to like fit Peepo G in there. Okay. Does it matter what kind of paint material you're painting on? I don't know. I don't know anything about painting. I'm not an artiste. I'm literally just guessing here. Okay. So.
I love you, QTCinderella.
Loco, thank you for the
Peepo G.
Okay, let me think. Okay, so this guy, his head, he's like, bam, bam, eyeball protruding, indefinitely, and mouth here, grinning. I'm gonna put his head in front of this chair. Or do we lift him all up? What do you think, chat? His head either in front of that chair or I have to lift him up higher? It's an option to lift him up. I think I might have to lift him. Because otherwise it's like his head's like jutting around the side of a chair. Okay, lift. All right. He's gonna be a tall boy. Okay, so this is where the chair is. So let's start with the chair for his chin. So we're gonna go up. It juts out like this. This one's gonna be a little confusing. And then eyeball. Okay, so juts out. it can't jut out too much or it's like super weird. Okay, so chin, jut out, eyeball, out, up, curve, other curve. Yeah, he just has to be a tall boy. That's okay. I mean, part of his chin can be hidden. I think if it's like
I
a
love
little
you,
bit,
QTCinderella.
it's fine. Like that, because then the chair will go like that. Yeah. And then rest of the body is good. We do this. Wrap his head back around like that. The smile goes
I love you, QTCinderella.
like this.
3.
Drop his head down, and here we go. Alright, that seems possible. Bad Lime, thank you for the 6 months. Sour Lemon, thank you for the 2. I think we're getting some progress. His head is almost bigger than... This guy's head is definitely the biggest. I need to make Easy's head a little smaller, I think. But I can just do that by trimming it back here. Yeah. I think. We'll see. Okay, so this is eyeball essentially. You are eyeball. We're gonna have to sculpt that out more. Because it's like eyeball comes out like here almost. This is pretty good there. Eyeball there, and then a weird smile there. And his head's a little big. This guy's head's a little big. I think he's just mostly tall, and that's what's throwing me off. That's fine. Whoa, yeah, his head looks massive in your guys' angle. It's like triple the size of anyone else's head. Alright, we'll figure out how to fix that. But he's tall, skinny boy. So it might just be more trimming down here to make his head seem smaller. Because that just looks like a massive, like, mast of a head. Yeah, we'll have to just like trim it out a little more, but that's okay. I mean, without that, it looks a little better, but I don't know. Okay. Next to him is Yep. Which should be pretty easy, you would imagine. I tell myself. We're just gonna cut this dog's ears off in a casual way. I think I think his chin should come out here. And neck. So this will be his mouth. And right there. There's his mouth. There's his eyeball. One. And then it goes kind of a slight slant up. Hurry up. Another slant. Alright, that one is actually pretty simple. It depends on the character. We'll figure out their clothing when we get there. We gotta do this at baby steps. Baby steps. Big baby steps. I think eventually this could be fun to do this multiple times. Like, we're doing it with Peepos now, but I think it could be fun to, like, do it with Mario characters or random shit like this. Max, me at 200 or go to sleep though. No, I'll auction it a different day, Dren. We'll see. I'm not even close to being finished, so it's not something you should want to auction right now. Anyway. Okay. We've got, yep. Actually, these heads are looking more normal size. I do think I need to make his head slightly smaller, but honestly, if I'm thinking eyeball here, and then it goes slightly up more and more, like that, and then this here, I think this actually needs to start a little more there, because they have a chunky neck. He kind of looks funny, his neck. So he needs a more like round, fat neck, so he needs like more chunk. There we go, that actually looks better, I think. I don't know. Okay, now, Peepo G in the middle here. Something we can be sure of is we need the cards coming up in the corner of his mouth, or just kind of in front of his mouth. So if we envision it that way, it makes it a little easier, knowing, okay, his mouth is going to be like here-ish. Turning here, so this is the side of it, and there. So imagining his mouth kind of there. This is taking a lot of imagination here, boys and girls. I like his hand placement for sure, so we're going to keep that. I like the hands being how they are, so we're going to keep those. But if his mouth is right here, then we can consider this his top lip, maybe? And that his bottom, and knowing that this is his chin. He's kind of short guy. He's still got a big head, but it's like smushed. It's like he's got a big head, but someone sat on it. So then we go here. We go circle eye. Big circle eye. And then like lumpy. And then big lumpy. And then lumpy. Yeah, there we go. There's Peepo G. He's coming together now. Lumpy. Right there. And then side lump. Coming down. Oh, side lump goes all the way to his torso like that. He's got big, fat neck. Okay. Yeah, that's actually okay. I'm actually pretty happy with this so far. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, my opinion will change in a little bit, I'm sure, but... Cool. So far, so good, chat? I did the opposite. It's like they got bigger the further away they got, instead of, they should be smaller. But it's fine. I mean, I'm not, the like size perception or whatever is gonna be fucked. I'm not an artist like that. So cool. Okay. So any props in their hands, I'll probably paint over those afterwards. But for now, so I'll probably leave these cards pretty blank. For now, what we're gonna do is start with, while these dry, because like, look, you can still see a dog through this, you know. Need some more paint over there for sure. You can still see a dog peeping his head out. While these boys dry, we're gonna do a lot of the background. So we're gonna paint over this blue and do that there. We'll start with that and then do like this and the frames and the chairs. So that's what we're gonna do right now, okay? And paint, yeah, we're gonna get rid of the tails. So, great. I'm gonna move this back over here because I can be further away. I think the goal for tonight, I don't know if we will start on any of the frogs tonight. I think getting the space prepped for the frogs is what we'll accomplish tonight. But we'll see. I think it would be cool to have all of the background done. That way tomorrow's stream, we go live and we freaking knock out these frogs. So. But the shaping so far, I'm actually pretty happy with it. I think Sag Business, I might need to bring his face out actually a little more, just to really show that long thing. I don't know. Because Pepe left, we got that long face. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's find ourselves this blue. I have like this weird, I seriously just buy like the cheapest thing on Amazon. So let's find this blue and get this background. I'm actually pretty okay with backgrounds. I just don't want to forget this shading. I think that's gonna be the hard part, is the shading. But and the details on the poker table are gonna be a little difficult, especially with shading and stuff, but we'll get there. Okay, so we're gonna do the blue. All these paints. Okay, I'm getting to the blues now. There's some greens, here's some blues, more blues, some blacks, and some browns. Okay, so let's do the blue. I think it's pretty close to some of this, some of these colors. There's a lot of those. So I'll probably do this, and then I have some black that we'll use. So, yeah. What brand of paint? I honestly just buy the cheapest one on Amazon. You should not learn anything about painting from me. I am not a painter. I have no clue what I'm doing. So it like shows another painting over here, but part of me doesn't want to complicate it, and I just want to paint over that. I think that's fine. I think I just make it blue. It like has a little slim like frame, you can see it. But I'm just gonna paint over that and just make it blue. I'm not mad at that idea. Okay. Whoop! I'm dropping stuff. Okay. I can't get it open. Oh boy. She's open. Bit of that. Then it goes a little lighter. So I'm just gonna do some dollops of each of these and slowly like blend them and do weird shit because I don't know what I'm doing. And we love that. We stan a queen that just doesn't know. Got lots of blues, and I'm gonna do some black on here. I don't know what I'm doing. Newsflash chat, I have no clue what I'm doing. And I hope we can bond over this in the future. Doing great, sweetie. Thanks, chat. Okay. Great. We'll just take our palette of blues. Yeah. There we go, starting the cover up. It'll be better once I get in there with shading, like some black paint, and do some stuff, but currently I don't know what I'm doing.
I love you, QTCinderella.
Ashby, thank you for the 5 months. Chose not to say anything, I see. I'm gonna have to clean up these parts later, like by their faces. So I don't know 100% my thinking here, but fuck it, let's just paint it. I'm gonna do a pretty consistent blue coat and then go in with some shadows, I think, is what we're gonna do, chat. Up here, we're gonna keep
I love you, QTCinderella.
Meridoc, thank you for your new sub. That's very nice of you. Welcome, welcome. Make sure, guys, if you're a new sub, you should join the Discord. It is the best place to, like, actually make friends and stuff, so. That's what I would recommend doing. Watch Frozen with Dren. Okay, so I'm gonna go much lighter over here. Pretty good. If you're a sub, only subs can join? Oh no, anyone can join. Anyone can join. I just always tell subs, like, it's, it's the how to get the most out of your money that you're wasting on me. painting over this bottle, but at least I know it's there. Then I should be able to come back to it pretty easy. It seems really light. I'll fix that later. Okay. Yeah, I think it's almost better to go a little light and then come back in with those darker colors. Shadow it. Okay, drink. Oh, I forgot Pepe's hand over here. Holding his... Like if we just have him holding a pipe, the yep one, I think that's kind of funny. Kind of fun. Just holding a little pipe right here. He's just like, yep, but he's holding a pipe. Yep, but stressed. I think it'd be cool to like look at a little mini Bob Ross and do a little Bob Ross in there. Don't you think? I feel like doing a little Bob Ross in the painting would be kind of cool. I almost wonder if we should do that. Can you guys find like a one with boats? Actually looks pretty good. It goes weirdly light over here. It's fine. Just brush this out. Just a little darker. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So this color right here.
I love you, QTCinderella.
Inu Maris, thank you for the 2 months. I appreciate that. Gotta hide some ears over here. dry and then cover up some more things. But let's find a cute little Bob Ross. I think it'd be fun to put a little Bob Ross in there. Oh, you're welcome, Loka. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna find a little Bob Ross, maybe a quick one. Bob Ross sailboat painting. I don't know what it looks like at the end. I guess we could just do like any of his ocean ones and they'll look good. I just need a horizontal one. Like, just like a 20-minute one. So first what I have to do, I know something about Bob Ross, is we have to get this all white.
I love
So we're gonna
you,
have to get
QT
this all
Cinderella.
white. Sar, oh my goodness, thank you for that tier 3. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Just gonna do a mini Bob Ross painting. Great. Love it. I'm trying to find like a sailboat one. I can't find Bob Ross with a freaking sailboat. It says rowboat on a beach. Let me see what the end looks like. No, that end is not what we want, Bob Ross. I'll just do Bob Ross ocean painting. Ocean. Okay, we've got some options. We need to keep something very blue. Mountain by the sea is an option. It's Mountain by the Sea. This one's called Surfs Up, and it's just waves. Surfs Up could be fun. It's just waves. I kind of want something a little more like a stormy beach. Do you guys, are any of you searching Bob Ross paintings right now? Look at ocean sunset. I'm actually see ocean sunset. You don't think that's too bright? I think I need more, because this was just blues. And so I'd like to keep it blues. I mean, this one's pretty good. Windy waves.
Hey.
Let's do windy waves. Fuck it. Windy waves looks nice. It's like stormy. It's good. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this on screen, and we're just gonna do it. It's gonna be cool. I think. I don't know. I'm guessing. Again, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just guessing. Window capture. Add source. Add new source. Yeah, I think this will be nice. I mean, Pepe's head is in front of half of it, so... Like, what can you do? Okay, I'm gonna have it right here. It's gonna be on top of chat. Or right here. I'll put it right here for you guys. I'll make it bigger. Because I'm just doing it right up here. I'm literally doing a little Bob Ross painting up here. I think it's cool. Actually, you're supposed to have wet paint for Bob Ross ones. That's why I hurried and painted it. He likes a wet board or something like that. I don't know. I've done a lot of Bob Ross paintings. Okay. Here I go. Ready, chat? Quick Bob Ross detour. Awful compared to his. Mine... I'm not gonna lie when I'm gonna say... I don't know if mine is an ocean. I'm not gonna show you guys a close-up because I'm not gonna change it. And I think that is... funny of me to just have it kind of bad. But I do want to like darken this right here because I accidentally made it lighter than it needed to be. Mine is kind of a mess. It's a fun mess, but I think if I maybe like, you know, like, it's an ocean in somebody's world. It's just a weird, crazy world's ocean. Fuck it. Okay. Let's continue on with our project. That was a fun detour. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry before we do the frame on it. Yeah. I need to find this, kind of red, I need to make this red-brown for this clock over here. This clock situation. Actually, I should clean all these brushes off is what I should do before we move on, because knowing myself, I won't, and then I'll just have brushes sitting in here for like 4 years. Great. Beat the devil out of it, yeah. Okay. You're good. So these are like loaded with paint. I was not being shy. Okay. Oh! I just took the tip off that one. Yeah, I'm super nervous about getting like the details right, like these chairs and stuff. I think that's gonna be really hard, so I guess we'll see where we get. Stupid knife, I didn't realize I had this. There's usually, I don't know. I'm usually go back and do my details at the end, so I think it'll look pretty scuffed until I can go back and like shade some shit. But we'll see. And I say usually, I'm talking about like the Halloween paintings I did. I don't actually know. I have no clue. I've only painted like twice, so I really don't know. Oh My audio is too low? Oh. Okay. Sorry, I was singing Let It Go earlier. I thought it'd be best. Did you paint all of it, or did you just white out the dogs? Well, I have currently only painted the wallpaper and this painting and the Pepe outlines. So right now I'm going to paint over the clock. And the chairs and table, I'm hoping. We'll see. That's what we're going for, though. Needs more PopCat? I don't know what the PopCat is. Okay. Wait, didn't you paint the table and stuff? I thought it was scratch. No, I have not yet. Everybody is coming in halfway and they have no clue what is going on. I mean, I don't imagine my chairs and shit will look that different since I'm literally copying them, but we'll see. Okay. Great. So, I need that, like, burnt sienna. Is what I would consider this. Have you always been able to create in front of people, or did you work up to it? I'm not a painter. I feel like I need to say that. I'm really not a painter. I just thought this would be a fun idea. I'm not a painter. I'm just a little creative, I think I would say. So, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, this is a very burnt sienna with some brown and some red. Probably will be good here. With some red and some brown. And then we'll do little shadows. I mean, I might map some of the shadows out first. Okay, I don't want to like. Oh. Okay. Could I buy this painting from you? I'll do an auction for it at some point. I don't know when. When I'm done with it, I will auction it off. Sorry, I'm a little focused now, chat. I've lost like my initial start stream energy, and now I'm just like very focused on this maybe I'll start. This is light. Oh, I'm gonna go here. I'm just gonna do this.
I love you, QTCinderella.
Tachi, thank you for the 2 months. Stupid of me. Okay, fuck it. We'll just do this. The shading after. Ugh, fuck. Okay, I have to wait for this to dry. I fucked this. Fucked the clock up. Oopsie. I don't know what I was thinking. I should always shade after. Okay. This is hard. Do more burnt sienna and more brown to get the chairs shaped. What are my pronouns? She and her. I've been getting that question a lot lately. I'm fine answering it, but I think a lot of people think I'm trans, but I'm not. I've just been getting that question a lot lately. I don't know. I only bring up the trans thing because I've been getting a lot of DMs. I don't know if there's like a weird rumor being spread, but I've been getting like randomly out of the blue a lot of DMs about like my transition. I'm like, no, I don't deserve credit for that. I haven't done that. So, and then I've noticed more and more people asking it in chat, and I don't know if it's like related at all, but I don't know. Yeah, it's all just been recently. That's why I brought that up in that way, because it's just like, I don't know like where this rumor might have started, but yeah. No, you're totally fine to not want to assume. I don't know. It's just like it's just been really weird, like just out of nowhere. So, it's also weird because I don't think it's offensive to assume. Is it offensive to assume? I don't think it's, you know, because I think if you were just wrong, I would just correct you. I think it's more, I don't know. That's an interesting question. I don't know. This is all new, right? This is all new. I think if you don't know someone's pronouns, it's just more appropriate to use they and thems. But if they're like very obvious about their pronouns, like I clearly choose to present myself as a woman. I think it is maybe offensive to ask. Because it's like, oh, do you think I am? I don't know. It's very interesting. Do you think I'm trying to like present myself as a man, you know? And so it's like, I don't know. It's interesting. I just was curious if it had anything to do with that, because I've been getting a lot of DMs lately, kind of just out of nowhere, and I'm like, what? I don't know where this is coming from, but yeah. I don't know. I was born female. I'm still female. Okay, I just need to remind myself, I'm gonna come back in with shading later. This is gonna look stupid until I do that. Okay, cutie? Okay. So you're gonna come in with shading later. That's how painting works, is you have to shade when it's dry, so. I have not painted the table. Everyone keeps giving me more credit than I deserve. I'm currently painting over the table so I can say that I painted it, but I did not paint it. So probably, I'll get the base coat on everything tonight, and then tomorrow I'll do all my, I'll do all my shadows and stuff and highlights, and so that way, and the frogs bases, so that way I can then do the frogs shadows the next day. So this will probably take 3 days, honestly. You think asking pronouns is never wrong, but asking if someone is trans is? Yeah, I think it's just better to use they and thems until they correct you, personally. Because I don't know, I think it's a little offensive, but maybe just because it isn't normalized yet. Because, like, I present myself as a woman. And so if you're like, what are your pronouns? And I feel like you have to guess, makes me feel like, oh, but I am lady. I don't know. But it could just be because it's not more normalized yet. So that could be where I come from. Troy, thank you for gifting that sub. But yeah, so then there's also problems with assuming, so I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue, boys. I'm just a streamer, okay? I'm just a streamer, I'll stream my life away. I will do the shading later. I'm just like so tilted by this shading issue. But I'm like, right, you do the shading later, you do the shading later, you do the shading later. Like, my Halloween paintings turned out good, and I did the shading later. So just keep telling myself, do the shading later. Wait for it to dry before you do the shading. Okay. 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 Nice. I'm getting there. It's weird to see it like lose detail as I paint it, because usually it's the, you know, the other way around. But it's fine. You know, the freaking Sistine Chapel wasn't done in a day, okay? Rome wasn't built in a day. This will take time. All works of art take time, chat. this is gonna need much more shadowing over here. Maybe some red. That's the scary thing about painting over it, is that I'm like, what color was it? What color should it be? But this, I mean, definitely is gonna need much more red over here. So I just added some to maybe remind myself. Little tushy. Okay, next chair. Okay. We're getting there. Are you gonna sell it? Yeah, everyone keeps asking. Yes, I will sell it. I just don't know when. But I'll just do an auction for it. That's what I used to do with my paintings, but this one will take me a few days to finish, so I don't think there's an easy way to do that, and I'm nervous about... I don't want anyone to get scammed, so I'll do an auction like Maya did. I used to just be like, oh, top donator of the stream can have my painting, but it's a little harder because, because then, like, you know, if you donate $20 and then someone donates $25, you're just out that $20. It's not, it doesn't work like a normal, like, eBay where you, like, you know. Okay, now we're gonna do the table. I think I'm gonna have to do all the little details. I'm just gonna have to paint over them, add them at the end, is what I'm now realizing. Like these chips and stuff. It's gonna be much easier to just paint over these and then add them at the end. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Alright, this is more of like a yellow wood. It's actually not looking that bad.
I love you, QTCinderella.
Arcelina, thank you. Or Arsenal Rules, thank you for the prime. Okay. Okay, so now I need a very unique yellowy brown. Which this kind of might work down here. Oh wow, I have so many browns in here. Kind of like this one with a bit of yellow. Add some yellow to this one. I think it should be good. Guys, don't compliment it. It looks way better than it does because it still has pieces of the original painting. So it's like, this isn't... I don't deserve credit for this yet. What am I doing? I'm gonna need way more. Okay, so we're gonna mix that, maybe a little bit of yellow. What's my favorite emote besides Pepe Smoke? Well, my favorite emote is actually White Peepo Happy, but for some reason Pepe Smoke has taken over my chat. Are you finishing the painting tonight? No. I'm gonna finish the table and maybe the light, and then I'll let it dry overnight, and then we'll pick back up on it tomorrow. Probably spend a few hours on it, then do some GTA. Crap, I need YouTube content, chat. What's some YouTube content ideas? Like bad. Reddit. Dude, all of my YouTube content has been Reddit, unbanned forms, and highlights. Reddit, unbanned forms, and highlights. Reddit, unbanned forms, and highlights. I'm like, oh, oops. Somebody complained. They're like, oh, wow, Cutie doing unbanned forms again. I'm like, shit, I'm just in a rut. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That seems good. Yeah, look at that color matching. Holy shit, I did good there. This would be a pretty solid YouTube video? No. No. Check the suggestions channel? Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to do that. I might just have to do something cheesy like play, you know, maybe we need to do Kahoot again. Do you remember, did you play Kahoot with us, Lauren? Maybe I just need to do a Kahoot stream again. Don't know if you watched me when we did that. But I saw Tubbo was doing that and I was like, eh, maybe we should do that. Yeah, you did? Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna paint over this stuff. I feel like it's my only option, and then I'll just have to hand paint it in afterwards by using the reference photo. Otherwise, I'm just gonna struggle with the shading. It's okay. I think I can paint poker chips. I don't think that's excessively hard. Yeah, maybe I'll do Kahoots soon. And I'll like ask each of my streamer friends to make a Kahoot, and then I'll like that'll be the stream is I ask my friends to make Kahoots and then we do their Kahoots. I think that could be fun. That could be good YouTube content, right? YouTube content is its own beast. That's why I'm a streamer. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not good at it. Why is this so weird over here? It's gotta come down. Right? It's really dark. Yeah, it's just really dark. Poker table legs down here. Cool. Okay. Great. Do more shading on that tomorrow. need a very yellow frame, but I'm gonna let that dry more actually before I do that frame. But I will do the poker table itself. Let's find that bright ass highlighter green. Highlighter green. So bright and so green. I'm gonna have to mix some colors here. I don't seem to have a bright green. Probably this with a lot of yellow. Yeah, seems about right. Okay. Where did I get the Winnie the Pooh crew neck? I thrift shopping actually. It's from the 90s. I know that's the worst answer in the world, but you can get a lot of good stuff off of eBay if you just know what you're looking for. So if you just go to eBay and you do like vintage Disney sweater, that can get you there.
I love you, QTCinderella.
Serious, thank you for gifting a sub to Tony. This is a very good yellow for this, or green. Again, I will 100% have to detail this tomorrow, but a nice base coat is exciting.
I love you, QTCinderella.
Pepe Smoke, thanks for the light chat.
Oh, chat. Oh, smoking. Thank you for the 6 months. Man, this brush does not want to be good to me, so I need to do like this brush, or this brush. Hopefully it doesn't have any dark colors in it still. This brush is not being kind. Just that I guess this is just gonna need a few layers. Wow. What's over here? Okay, we're getting there. Even with a layer over paint, it's pretty good. We thought about changing the color of the poker table, but I'm just gonna make, you know, the pepes are more of a dark green anyway, so it's not a big deal. I think the fluorescent green of a poker table is just too iconic that it would fuck us up, so yeah. So we did this. Okay. Actually, going to do my black at the bottom, and then that'll be it. I'll leave it at that. It's a layer of that black to cover up like this tail over here and shit. So I'll have to touch all of this up, but as long as I get the layers, then I can do some cool shading. Shading is cool and fun. Do you paint often? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm totally guessing. And I'm not like exaggerating in any way. I literally have no clue. This only looks good because I'm copying it. I will give credit where credit is due, and I don't deserve the credit, so. When I get to the peepos, that'll be the real test, because I have no clue how those will turn out. I'm not gonna finish the painting today. No, I'm gonna finish this black layer right here. These shadows. And then I will, the painting will probably take all week, if I'm being honest. Just to get exactly how I want it. Because there's a lot of drying in between layers. So yeah. But I think a good start so far. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. But we're gonna call it there tonight, okay? I think it's a good place to call it. We still have a lot to work on tomorrow, but I need everything to dry. And I'm a little overwhelmed with where to go next. So let's leave it there. Okay? Tomorrow we will probably do a few hours of painting, and then few hours of painting, and then GTA? I don't know. I'm gonna be playing League with Atriox soon, as well as I still want to do Overcooked. So soon stuff. Okay? Alright. That's all. I'm not gonna raid anybody. I don't know. I don't know why I haven't been feeling like raiding anybody. I don't know. I don't know why. I feel annoying. It's so weird, but alright, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out. If you haven't already followed the stream, I would really appreciate for you to follow the stream. And I will definitely see you tomorrow. So see you tomorrow. Night.